Is the MCU about to erase everything we thought we understood? What if Avengers Endgame did not save the multiverse, but secretly broke it? Avengers Doomsday is not just another crossover. It is Marvel pressing the reset button, tearing open old choices, old faces, and old sins, and turning them into the biggest threat the Avengers have ever faced. Avengers Doomsday represents a massive shift in Phase 6, moving away from Kang and locking its focus on Dr. Doom as the true Endgame villain. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, written by Stephen McFeely and Michael Waldron, this film is designed to feel heavy, final, and terrifying, much like Infinity War once did. The most shocking creative decision is Robert Downey Jr.', returning, not as Iron Man, but as Victor Von Doom. Marvel has confirmed he is not Tony Stark revived, yet the resemblance is intentional. Doom wearing a familiar face instantly destabilizes the Avengers emotionally, forcing them to question whether the multiverse itself is mocking their past sacrifices. One major theory explaining this casting is convergent evolution. Across the multiverse, certain minds rise to the top. Tony Stark and Victor Doom are both genius architects of destiny. Different lives, same outcome. In this idea, Doom is not Tony, but someone who became equally brilliant, equally dangerous, and far more ruthless. Another darker theory claims MCU Tony Stark was never meant to be Iron Man. Instead, he was a Doom variant stolen from his true destiny. Small hints like Stark's obsession with control, suits, and world protection echo Doom's ideology, seen clearly in Age of Ultron and Civil War's Fallout. The most disturbing theory suggests Doom deliberately uses Stark's face. He knows the Avengers' trauma. By wearing Tony's likeness, Doom turns their greatest hero into a psychological weapon. Every command, every threat, hits deeper because it sounds like the man who died saving them during Endgame's final snap. Marvel also needs to close the Kang chapter cleanly. The leading theory is brutal. Doom massacres the Council of Kangs. This mirrors the Ant-Man Quantumania post-credit tease, flipping it into a horror moment where Doom proves time manipulators are weak compared to raw multiversal control. By eliminating Kang, Doom establishes a new rule. Time is beneath him. Reality itself is the battlefield. This instantly elevates Doom beyond Thanos. Thanos conquered stones. Doom conquers existence. That difference explains why Avengers Doomsday feels less like a war and more like an extinction-level event. The core conflict revolves around multiversal incursions, first explained in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. When universes collide, one must die. Doomsday reportedly shows multiple incursions happening at once, overwhelming even Doctor Strange, who previously struggled to stop just one collapsing reality. A powerful rumor places Steve Rogers at the center of this catastrophe. When Steve stayed in the past with Peggy Carter at the end of Endgame, he created an unstable timeline. That emotional choice, once seen as peaceful, may have fractured the multiverse far more than any villain ever did. According to leaked theories, Doom's universe was destroyed by an incursion caused by Steve's altered timeline. Doom lost his world, his family, and his future. To him, the Avengers are not heroes. They are careless gods who broke reality for personal happiness. This makes Doom's motivation terrifyingly logical. He does not want chaos. He wants order. He wants to fix the multiverse, even if it means erasing timelines, heroes, and entire universes. Steve Rogers becomes Doom's primary target, not out of hate, but judgment. Chris Evans returning as Steve Rogers fuels this theory. Teaser descriptions reportedly focus on Steve alone, older, burdened, and hunted. His shield no longer symbolizes hope. It symbolizes the moment everything went wrong, echoing how Civil War turned personal choices into global consequences. The Fantastic Four play a massive role in this story. Their origin universe, Earth 828, is a retro-futuristic 1960 seconds reality. This setting connects deeply to classic Marvel lore and Doom's origins. Rumors suggest their universe is destroyed either by Galactus or a catastrophic incursion. Forced to escape into Earth 616, the Fantastic Four become refugees, mirroring Thor's Asgardian loss in Ragnarok. Reed Richards' guilt becomes a driving force, especially regarding his son Franklin Richards, a child believed to possess God-level reality warping abilities. Franklin Richards is rumored to be the key to Battleworld. The theory states Franklin acts like a living battery, stabilizing broken universes. Doom kidnaps him, not out of cruelty, but necessity, planning to use Franklin's power to stitch surviving realities together. Scarlet Witch enters the story here. Despite her apparent death in Multiverse of Madness, chaos magic does not disappear. Doom may resurrect or manipulate Wanda, pairing her power with Franklin's to construct Battleworld, fulfilling Agatha's prophecy that Wanda would rule or destroy the cosmos. This turns Wanda into a tragic architect, not a villain, not a hero, but a tool. Much like she was in Age of Ultron and WandaVision, her grief is weaponized again, showing how Marvel repeatedly ties cosmic disasters to emotional trauma. One of the most explosive rumors involves Avengers vs. X-Men. Legacy Fox X-Men, including Wolverine, Magneto, and Professor X, clash with MCU heroes. Alan Cummings' accidental reveal about Nightcrawler fighting Mr. Fantastic supports this inter-team conflict. Doom likely orchestrates this war. By forcing heroes to fight each other, he weakens resistance while studying their abilities. This mirrors Zemo's strategy in Civil War, but on a multiversal scale, proving Doom is a master manipulator, not just a conqueror. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine reportedly represents a hardened survivor, shaped by a dying universe. His clash with Thor and Hulk is rumored to be raw and brutal, echoing the tone of Logan rather than playful MCU banter. Patrick Stewart's Professor X returning adds emotional weight. His mind becomes a battlefield as Doom resists telepathy through sheer will, reinforcing Doom's legendary mental discipline from the comics. Tom Hiddleston's Loki plays a unique role. After becoming the god of stories in Loki Season 2, he exists outside time. Doom views Loki as both a threat and a necessary pillar holding fragments of reality together. Doctor Strange, burdened by past mistakes, becomes the audience's guide through collapsing universes. References to Infinity War's bargain with Thanos and No Way Home's spell reinforce that Strange's choices have repeatedly bent reality toward disaster. Thor's arc reportedly centers on legacy. Having lost Asgard, his family, and even his purpose, Thor faces Doom as a god who rejects prophecy and fate. This clash echoes Thor's confrontation with Thanos after Ragnarok, but with far higher stakes. Yelena Belova and Bucky Barnes represent grounded humanity amid cosmic chaos. Their presence reminds viewers that not all heroes control reality. Some simply survive it, adding emotional balance to overwhelming multiversal destruction. Marketing clues also fuel theories. Short teasers attached to Avatar Fire and Ash focus on single characters, isolating them visually. This reinforces the idea that heroes are scattered across collapsing realities, unable to unite until it is almost too late. The mysterious glitch codes hidden in promotional material sparked massive speculation. Numbers like 1E, 17 Beer, 02020 are believed to count down toward February 17, 2026, possibly marking the first full trailer or a massive story reveal. Most theories agree on the ending. Avengers Doomsday will not resolve the conflict. Like Infinity War, it ends in loss. Universes fall. Heroes fail. Doom succeeds in creating Battleworld from the remains of destroyed realities. Battleworld becomes a patchwork planet, ruled by Doom, where broken timelines coexist. Heroes are forced into new roles, new alliances, and moral compromises, setting the stage for Avengers Secret Wars as the ultimate conclusion. This ending reframes the MCU. Victories are temporary. Choices matter forever. Heroes are not saviors, but variables in a fragile equation. Doom becomes less a villain and more an unavoidable consequence of multiversal arrogance. Every crazy theory points to one truth. Avengers Doomsday is Marvel's boldest gamble since Endgame. It challenges nostalgia, legacy casting, and emotional attachments, daring fans to accept that even heroes can doom reality. If these theories come true, the MCU will never feel safe again. And honestly, that is exactly what made Marvel special in the first place. If you enjoyed this deep breakdown of every crazy Avengers Doomsday theory, make sure to like the video, subscribe to FilmVerse Hollywood, and turn on notifications. More Marvel secrets, leaks, and theories are coming, and you do not want to miss what happens next.